Since the beginning of time, human beings have had to desire to touch or be touched by God. Even some of the most hardened-hearted people or good people with closed hearts can be urged to open their heart just a little bit in order to be touched by God. And after a little while, they, in turn, have a desire to stay in touch with God. Our gospel today focuses on two accounts of healing. Mark's gospel gives us the healing of Jairus' daughter and the woman with a hemorrhage. We read, "One of the synagogue officials named Jairus came forward. Seeing him, he fell at his feet and pleaded earnestly with him, saying, 'My daughter is at the point of death. Please come lay your hands on her that she may get well and live.' The account concludes with, Jesus took the child by the hand and said to her, 'Talitha cum,' which means, 'Little girl, I say to you, arise.' The girl, a child of 12, arose immediately and walked around." In this account, we see that by the touch of Jesus, a child is healed, and the family surrounding her come to great faith in Jesus. Now, tucked within this story is another story of a woman who had been hemorrhaging for years. In this case, it is the woman who touches Jesus. We read, "She had heard about Jesus and came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak. She said, 'If I but touch his clothes, I shall be cured.' Immediately her flow of blood dried up. She felt in her body that she was healed of her affliction. Because of her faith, Jesus said, 'Daughter, your faith has saved you. Go in peace and be cured of your affliction.'" There are many paintings that show this image of the woman who simply wants to touch the hem of Jesus' cloak. Beginning with this image of Jesus healing the bleeding woman, which is found in the catacombs of Marcelinus and Peter in the early 300 AD, artists throughout the ages have been fascinated by this simple gesture, this simple touch, this simple contact with God. As we celebrate our Eucharist, we too have the privilege of touching our Lord and being healed by our Lord. May you touch and be touched by Christ today.